What's going on, you beautiful fucking humans? I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm doing pretty well. It is Sunday night for me, but this won't be aired on a Sunday, obviously. Today was pretty solid. Hopefully this is the last fucking recording that I have to do with these plastic splints in my nose, because it is miserable breathing out of my nose. But one day at a time, baby. One step at a time. We are slowly improving. So is my breathing. So hope you're doing well today. I just want to record a quick little episode. It's actually pretty late for me right now. It's 8:40 p.m. 8:41. Clock just changed. So yeah, it's pretty late for me. I'm literally about to go to bed after I record this, but I thought I'd just check in with you guys and see how you're doing. How you doing? I hope you just answered, whether you're in your car or I don't know if you're working out right now or whatever you do while you listen to podcasts, but I hope you answered, and I hope you said good. If you didn't say good, hope you have a good day. If your day's over, I hope that you have a better day tomorrow. Maybe you just sit down and record and journal or talk to your phone, or however you fucking reflect and think about what made today a not good day, if it was not a good day, or if it was a good day, think about what made it a good day and then try and repeat that for tomorrow. But, I just want to come on here and just record a quick little podcast episode for you so that when you hear this, you feel good things and you feel happy, or it just kind of supercharges you or gets you ready for your day. So let's get into what I wanted to talk about today. What did I want to talk about today? Right, last episode that I recorded by myself, not the interview with Hussein, but the one before that. Actually, I think it was the one before that. It was one of the last episodes I recorded by myself. It was speaking about motivation for fitness and talking about, basically comparing motivation and discipline in a more authentic way, which, again, was another recent episode that I did, talking about authenticity. And sorry, you can fucking probably hear me mouth breathing right now, but we're going to get over that together, because I hate hearing it as much as you do, but I am just trying to pummel through this. So bear with me. Motivation for fitness. Now, motivation for fitness, one of the main things, as I was listening back to that episode, which I was just listening back to it tonight, I was listening back to it and I was thinking about one of the main things that I actually forgot to talk about. But it's not just relatable to fitness, so I thought I would make it its own episode, because I was thinking about just recording a little bit and throwing it into that episode. But I think it'd be better to just be its own episode, because I think that it actually does relate to a lot more than just fitness. It relates to pretty much anything you're going to do in life, because, I think that it's a principle that goes across what you should do for work, how you should spend your time outside of work. I think it relates to, a lot of the time, maybe gratitude through tough times. It relates to what you should do for fitness. It relates to a lot of fucking things. And that is doing things that you fucking enjoy. Because I was listening back to that kind of motivation for fitness episode, and I was thinking, actually the best way to stay motivated and stay consistent and stay, consistent in your fitness goals is to do things that you fucking enjoy. Do things that you like to do. And that's going to change all the fucking time, if you're anything like me, at least. When I first got into fitness, as some of you may know, I was playing sports in high school, playing rugby, playing, hockey, and then attempting to play sports like basketball and soccer. Not so much soccer. I just needed something to do in my off season, to be honest. But, I tried a bunch of different sports. I even did a season of lacrosse, which is going to be more relatable for people in America and Canada. But if you're listening in another country, shout outs to you. But anyways, so I started off by playing sports, got injured a shit ton, fucked my shoulder up, started getting into bodybuilding. Once I got bored of that and kind of abused my body that way, I kind of was just lifting weights, tried to do a couple marathons. Actually, I did one marathon and I ended up finishing it. Got into a little bit of jiu-jitsu, and that's what I've been doing recently. And so there is kind of a common theme there amongst all of those things. But at the end of the day, the reason I've been able to consistently stay in shape for the most part and always staying active at least like 3-4 times a week, at least bare minimum, typically it's like 5 to 7, is because I do things that I enjoy to do. I do things that make me excited. It's not like I'm fucking, dreading going to jiu-jitsu. I'm excited for it every single day. If you ask my girlfriend, it's fucking pretty much all I talk about. Like this month where I had to get nose surgery and I haven't been able to go, I've been fucking just talking about it the whole time. I'm like, I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Even the last couple of days, like I've been trying to do like hikes. I've been trying to do a little bit more yoga. I went to the gym today for the first time since my surgery. So, doing things that, I actually thoroughly enjoy to do, but things right now, pretty much the only things I can do. But back to the point is doing things that I enjoy to do. When I was bodybuilding, I was fucking just living and breathing bodybuilding. It was all I followed on Instagram. It was all I talked about. It was all I watched, like documentaries, YouTube videos, everything like that. Bodybuilding was the only thing I could think about, and it was all I wanted to do. When I played rugby and played other sports, it was the exact same thing. I was watching sports all the time, and kind of as my interests shift, I just let my activities follow me there, because at the end of the day, for the most part, fitness or anything like that, it's just about staying healthy, right? So if you need motivation for fitness and you can't like force yourself to fucking go to the gym every day, then don't. Go fucking run a marathon. And then if you can't, maybe just run a fucking 5K to start, run a 10K to start. If you don't fucking enjoy doing that, go play basketball with your friends. If you don't fucking enjoy doing that, you get what I mean? Find something that you enjoy to do and fucking do that. That's kind of when it comes to fitness. If you don't fucking like anything in regards to fitness, think about it this way. Think about the things that you do like. If you're a fucking gamer like I was growing up, think about the best ways that you can kind of make the most out of your gaming. And what I mean by that is if you sit down all fucking day, say you get home from work and you work an office job, and then you sit down and you fucking game for hours and hours and hours, yeah, that's going to fucking be fine when you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever. But by the time you hit your 40s, 50s, 60s, your body's going to be fucked and you're not going to be able to play video games anymore. So if you want to get the most out of your life and continue playing video games for the rest of your life, you're going to have to fucking do something. You're going to have to do some stretches. You're going to have to maybe strengthen your back up, strengthen your fucking neck up so that you could, actually sit with good posture and actually make what you do love to do enhanced and create a little bit of longevity so that you can actually do the things you want to do. Think of it that way, right? Like a lot of the times, and this is what I was going to talk about when in regards to work, the same fucking principle applies. Do things that you like to fucking do. Like, obviously, you guys can tell, I like fucking moving around. I like talking to people. So working at home renovations is a pretty good fit for me because I like moving around. I like building things. I like solving problems. And I like talking to people. I've also really enjoyed working in the service industry, working in restaurants and serving people food, facilitating, having fucking fun, basically. That's another job that I've really enjoyed to do. Right? But the late hours kind of fucking take a toll on me. So I ended up leaving that job. But finding something that I enjoyed to do. Now, are there things that I have to do in construction that I don't always fucking like to do? Of course. I fucking hate working from heights. It's one of my biggest fucking fears. It makes me sweat bullets. My fucking knees shake. And it's fucking scary as fuck for me. But when I have to do things that I don't like to do, I think, oh yeah, this is the fucking price I pay for getting to have fun most of the fucking time. So because I do something that I actually enjoy to do, I understand that there's a fucking price to be paid. That's the way that life works. Not everything's going to be perfect for us all the time. And then fitness, it's the exact same thing. Do I like stretching and sitting there and just fucking doing yoga? No, not all the time. It's actually kind of boring for me, and to be honest, having that stillness is actually more difficult for me than lifting weights or doing jiu-jitsu. But the more I do yoga, the more I do some stretching, the more I get to do the things that I like to do. So I just kind of look at it like that. Try and do as many fucking things as you possibly can that you enjoy to do. And then obviously there's going to be shit that you don't want to do, but when you do have to do those things, you think, oh yeah, this is the fucking price I pay for getting to do the things that I want to do for the most of the time. Again, when it comes to work, like even with this podcast, like, do I like sitting down and fucking editing podcasts and making these little clips right now for you to watch on Instagram? No, but I like having a fucking podcast. So sitting down and editing the fucking clips is the price I pay to have fun and podcast and interview cool people that are smarter than me that give me better perspectives. And then the people that reach out to me afterwards and say, hey, that really meant a lot to me and I really resonated with that and I could relate to this and this made me feel like I was less alone and maybe my life can and will get better for me, then that's the biggest fucking paycheck I can possibly get. So that's one of the things that I always think about when I'm sitting there, bored out of my fucking mind, listening to myself go nuts while I talk to my own phone. It's the price I pay. So the more you can do the things that you love, the more you can do things that make you feel good and make you have fun, the more fucking fun your life is going to be. And then the more you do that, the more grateful you are and the more you can kind of reflect on the things that you don't want to do. It's the exact same thing as even relationships. I don't know how many fucking examples you guys want to hear about this, but I'll fucking go in on anything, like relationships. Like, do I like having a fucking tough conversation with my girlfriend? Absolutely not. I want to fucking avoid those as often as I can. But do I like having somebody that I can fucking come to with all my problems and they'll patiently sit there and listen to me and fucking give me advice and have heartfelt conversations with me later on and make me feel good and boost my confidence later on? Yeah, I do like that. So when I have to have those tough conversations, it's like, fuck, okay, yeah, I'll have this conversation now because then I'm going to have 10 fucking good conversations after that follow. So it's just kind of like the price you pay for a fucking good relationship, right? That's probably going to be the last fucking example because I think by now you should be getting the fucking point. Do the fucking things you love as often as you fucking can. And then when you have to face the fucking challenges and do the shit you don't love, you'll get to reap the fucking benefits. So whether it's fitness, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's the fucking friends you hang out with, make sure that it's the fucking thing that you enjoy to do. It's the fucking thing that you love. It's the thing that makes you feel good. And I'm not talking about like the fucking surface level dopamine rush. I'm talking about the actual feeling of fulfillment. Like, yes, this is the right direction of my life. And you know the fucking difference, right? It's not the fucking quick fix. This is going to make me feel good right now. I'm talking about when you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, in your fucking 60s, 70s, 80s, are these things that you fucking want in your life still? And if the answer is no, cut it out right now. And if the answer is yes, do the fucking shit out of it. I think that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to keep it fucking short because I'm literally sweating and out of breath. So hopefully next episode that you listen to, I'm going to have these fucking pieces of plastic out of my nose. That's all I got. Can't fucking breathe. Hope you're doing well. Much love and peace out, motherfuckers. I love you all. Holy shit, I was so out of breath, I forgot to fucking say. If you listen to the podcast version of this, rate fucking 5 stars. Show your fucking boy some support recording through this fucking recovery process. And if you're watching the YouTube video of this, fucking like, comment, subscribe. I think that's pretty much everything. Mental health fucking group as well. So if you want to join the conversation, we have a group where you can basically become a mentor or a mentee. You can give advice, take advice, whatever you need. It's basically just an open fucking community. We take literally anybody in that wants to be there. Literally all you need is just the willingness to either improve or help others improve. It's on Telegram. We have daily conversations, and then we do local meetups here as well. We're going to try and do like at least weekly or bi-weekly hikes or walks or fucking coffee breaks in the park or meet up at the beach. We're going to try and meet up as often as we possibly can. For the weeks that we can't meet up, we're going to do Zoom calls and that is pretty much it. If you want to join that community, reach out to me on Instagram at Risen Fallen. Merch is coming out. I'll update you guys. Obviously, it'll be all over Instagram. We're literally just working on the fucking website right now. Teddy's right beside me. I'm making her work like a slave, yelling at her. That was the other thing I was going to say. If you like fucking yelling at people, start your own business. The shitty thing about that is you're going to have to do paperwork and argue with your girlfriend if you do a business with her. But the good benefits are you get to yell at people, and it's fucking sweet. So that's pretty much it. I'll let you guys go now. Much love. Peace out, motherfuckers. I love you.